Right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the question and answer session for Team Reactive. We are going to get started here in just a minute. A little bit of housekeeping. If anybody has a question out there that they'd like to see answered live, if you go ahead and type it in right beneath here where the questions are, we'll go ahead and answer them for you. Welcome, Cindy, to the Hangout. And again, I'm going to go through a little bit of a lesson here. So if things come up or questions as you see them arise, feel free to just type right on in. I've got another monitor here. I'm looking at questions. I'm not looking at it all the time out of one eyeball here and one eyeball here. So give me a breather, between slides and whatnot. I can, I'll glance over. This is going to be very short, maybe about 7-8 minutes long, maybe 10. But I'm going to cover some of the key bullet points from ASEA from a business perspective. And that's really the focus of what Thursdays are for, is to answer opportunity based questions. Saturday, our Q&A session is more designed to answer product questions or maybe specific things like on social media or communications, education, things like that. But we pretty much stay opportunity focused here Thursday evenings. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me go into screen share mode here. Get this kicked off. All right, fire up the screen. Okay, and I'm gonna verify here. We're all good, screen sharing. And if you don't see the screen sharing or something's not looking right as well, go ahead and type in that comment thread and I'll be able to see that the next time the screen refreshes. All right, what I'm gonna do here is, again, I'm gonna cover the key bullet points of the benefits of ASEA from a business perspective versus anything else out there. Again, I enrolled back in 2009 with the expectations of ASEA to continue its growth pattern, to have a stable product that was unique and patented, and ASEA has lived true on all points. Now, people we've had that have went out and maybe they thought the grass was greener somewhere else have come back to us, or a lot of them have had some pretty crazy experiences realizing that that ASEA is definitely the best place to be, not just from a product and patented technology perspective, but from a business building perspective, with having such a rock solid, stable executive management team, in-house manufacturing, and just world-class executives running the company. So let me go ahead and highlight these key bullet points. First off, again, ASEA is and Renew 28, they are a patent-protected technology exclusively owned and solely distributed through ASEA. You won't see this. Not only the products you won't see distributed in your supermarkets or Costco or Walmart, etc., but you won't see a competing redox signaling technology product, period. Okay, and this is what gives the greatest opportunity to be able to create a category and to be the only product in that category and to have patents that protect it going forward. High integrity, principle-based Fortune 500 executive management team. A lot of them are Fortune 100 executives, including our CEO there, Charles Frederick Funky III, and well-funded and debt-free within the first year. Actually, it was at month 10 when ASEA became debt-free, and as we have continued that is a very strong point of ASEA. Most companies, first of all, they don't make it to even 2 years old in our industry, the majority, over 90% of them, and then becoming debt-free takes many years typically. Duplicable business process. We have just released an incredible ABC, ASEA Business Coach platform that allows you to, it teaches you, it trains you so you know exactly what you need to do every step of the way. If you're not a seasoned network marketing professional, it's okay. If you live out in the middle of Podunk, Iowa, and don't have any support around you, no meetings, you can get going and you can actually develop an international business leveraging technology. Okay, and then of course a phenomenal compensation plan, and I'm going to share some of the highlights of that here in just a minute as well. Okay, so let's jump into, first off, the patented protected technology, just some of the highlights of it. Again, fundamentally, the most significant health breakthrough of modern times. Most people are familiar with the word antioxidant, right? But 30 years ago, if I would have said antioxidant to you, you would have said the same thing as when I say to you, have you heard of redox signaling? Okay, so, but let me tell you, redox signaling is far more fundamental than antioxidants. As a matter of fact, antioxidants don't work. They don't turn on without these crucial redox signaling molecules. And the key difference is you can get antioxidants from many sources in nature, different fruits, vegetables, etc. But the only source of redox signaling molecules are what your body manufactures in its mitochondria. And up until now, up until ASEA, there was no other way to supplement that. Therefore, we have a more fundamental technology, patent protected, that exists nowhere else in nature. Multiple registered patents. We manufacture ASEA. Less than 15% of the companies in the network marketing or direct sales industry can make that claim. Most of them go to outsourcers. They say, oh yeah, put a bunch of this juice in it, that juice, this ingredient, this fruit. Okay, and it's basically the same stuff, just in a different bottle, tastes a little differently. Okay, maybe one has more sugar and whatever, sweeter. Okay, we're not in that space. We actually have a technology, again, that is also patent protected, and we manufacture everything in-house. Not only because we want to, because we need to protect our intellectual property, as well as ASEA in its manufacturing process cannot be mixed with other types of ingredients. It would denature it if there was other residue from other types of nutritional products. Also, our technology is science-based and validated. Let me talk a little bit about that. As you can see here on screen, we've got Renew 28, received the coveted 5-star seal of approval from one of the top 10 dermatological research institutes in the world, Dermatest there out of Munich, Germany. And also Stevens and Associates have done and are in progress of some amazing tests on blood flow, on skin cell turnover, as well as on cellulite. Okay, so let's talk about some of the studies. Just as a quick summary here, with Renew 28, reduces the appearance of aging by over 20% in less than 28 days. It increases the cell renewal and turnover cycle. It increases blood flow, which applies to a plethora of things. Also in cellulite reduction. And as you can see here on this gentleman's face, he put Renew 28 on one half there on the left of your screen, and then he did not put it on the right half. And as you can see, the results are dramatic. Here's some more great before and after pictures. You can see this woman's face here, extremely red there before using Renew 28. Again, all these are less than 28 days. You can see the dramatic differences after. And then, of course, with necks, tons of pictures we have with regards to neck and the wrinkles that occur around the neck as people age. You can see dramatic difference here before and after. And again, this is someone's arm. Again, we have tons of these before and after pictures. Now, here is a 6 weeks into a 12-week study on cellulite. The results are already showing to be dramatic. Here was the baseline of this individual. You can see before, and then 6 weeks later, you can see, again, dramatic improvement. Here's an individual here, again, the baseline. 6 weeks later, you can see, again, dramatic difference. Excuse me, and I want to point out that cellulite affects approximately 90% of the female population, and it affects only about 10% of the male. So, and it is not dependent on weight. So as you can see in some of these pictures, some of these before and afters, they're not necessarily obese or excessively overweight individuals. It's just that even some people who are thin have these areas of cellulite. Unfortunately, again, it just runs predominantly in females. And with Renew 28, it helps the body's native process on how to deal with that. So it's really, really dramatic. All right, our executive management team, again, as I mentioned, Fortune 500 caliber, some of them Fortune 100, so working with multi-billion-dollar corporations. Some of them have taken companies from zero to over 100 or hundreds of millions of dollars in annual sales. So again, we've got quite an array of experience leading the helm there on the corporate side of things. Phenomenal business performance. ASEA is well-funded, debt-free within the first year, like I mentioned earlier. $230 million in product sales. It's actually closer to 250 now to date. We have been named in the top 100 global network marketing companies in the world, top 50 in the United States of America. We are now in 25 global markets, 25 different countries with 125 employees. And we've paid to date over $100 million in commissions to our associates. Now, our production facility is FDA registered. It is also NSF GMP certified. It's also kosher certified. That's why on the bottles you'll also see the kosher star symbol certification there. We also have certifications with Bioagilitics. Now, Bioagilitics provides certification for the top 8 of 10 pharmaceutical companies in the world. They certify that the ingredients and what is stated about the drug is actually in that bottle. And so we had them certify us to be redox certified, and we are the only certified redox product in the world. Our manufacturing facility can produce up to $800 million of ASEA and Renew 28 per year, and it is expandable and scalable as well. The manufacturing facility is also tourable. So if you would like to actually see it, you can go there. It's in Pleasant Grove, Utah. There's no charge. You just sign up and they will get it. You'll see a tour of where the product's manufactured, the warehousing, the distribution point, etc. There it is from the outside, and here's some shots of the facility of the inside, from the aging vats to the bottling line. Again, it's very impressive, and you'll know that this is something rock solid and built to be scalable. Okay, now a duplicable business process. We have millions of dollars of behavioral research that was invested into this development. We ASEA provides you with everyone with a front-facing marketing website, their teamasea.com website, as well as what's called the ASEA Business Coach, which allows associates to have a virtual assistant, Jeannie, who teaches you every step of the way on what you need to do. Also helps you to track your content, your prospects, and to know as you're exposing them, giving them the right information at the right time, making sure you're saying the right things to the right type of person. Okay, if you didn't know somebody, you wouldn't talk to them the same way as you would talk to your neighbor that you see on the, as you go to work every morning. You don't talk to them the same manner, and therefore Jeannie helps to educate you with the proper scripts on what you should say when. And this allows to create a powerful duplication engine that you can leverage. Phenomenal compensation program. Everything as you see here on screen, from retail profits, preferred customer bonuses, fast start bonuses, to director bonus, team commissions, executive momentum pool, and check match. Now, these earlier stages, you're going to get fast profits in. Okay, it's designed to get you some commissions and some money in your pocket quickly. And as you build your organization, you'll be able to develop residual income and then legacy building income at the top of the plan to provide unlimited wealth generating potential. Now, we've got a great track for you, what's called our peak performance program, so that you know every step of the way. And when you start out as an associate, what's going to take you to get to become a director. And then when you get to director, you'll know what it takes to get to become a director 300, and then director 700, etc. Then you're going to move up through the executive ranks, starting at bronze executive, become a silver, gold, platinum, etc. And then, of course, what you need to do to achieve the diamond ranks, from diamond, double diamond, and triple diamond. It's called our peak performance program. And we have events like our ASEA Envision event. If you qualify and become a Director 700, you can qualify to attend the ASEA Envision event, which will be here in the fall in Las Vegas, Nevada. And then we have base camp events. We do multiples of these, one on the West Coast, one on the East Coast, and we have European base camp events for our associates who achieve the rank of executives, bronze and silver executive rather. And then the ASEA Ascent event is for our gold and platinum executives. And we do that one time here in North America, as well as we do an Ascent event in Europe. And then our granddaddy of them all is our Global Diamond Summit. This year will be at the beautiful Ritz-Carlton in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. So shoot for the summit, and even if you fall a little bit short, you're still going to get a lot of of progress, a lot of achievement, and of course, which translates to a lot of income. How much income? Well, here you see on screen the earnings potential. These are the ranges from bronze. As you can see, the average per month of bronze earns is about $1,800 a month. But the high end of bronze, which is kind of crazy to see someone that earns over $10,000 a month. But our silvers earn on average $3,000 a month. Gold's $5,000. Platinum's average about $9,000. And then you get in the diamond ranks. The average diamond, qualifying at diamond, each week, 13,000 a month, double diamond 21,000, and triple diamonds at 57,000 a month. As you can see at the top of the plan, we do have a triple diamond range as high as $134,000 a month in earnings. So again, and there is a disclaimer there at the bottom. These are definitely not guaranteed income ranges. They will be based on your efforts and your group organization structure. Okay, so that's all I want to go through with you this evening. If you do have a question or if anything wasn't clear, feel free to shoot it out in that comments thread below. I'll give you a moment as I flash back over to stop my screen sharing here. And if not, I'll go ahead and wrap things up and make everyone aware too that this Saturday, we'll do another Q&A session, and this Q&A session will the lesson will be focused on some of the new announcements that have just been made on social media. There's been some really cool ones. ASEA is tracking by one of the social media tracking entities as number 6 to follow on Twitter. So that was kind of interesting, and especially when you see and hear about all the company and some of these other pretty big companies that ASEA is in. So definitely tune into that. We've got some other announcements, some of the athletic activity and things like that. That'll be this Saturday. So again, if there's no questions, then I'll go ahead and wrap up. Thanks everyone for tuning in this evening. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your evening, rest of the week, and I'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Good night.